Hi guys, it's July the 23rd, 2017. This is Sunday morning at 7:09 a.m. and it's already about 78 to 80 degrees outside. Going to be another hot day in Central Texas. Surprise, surprise. I've lived in Texas all my life and it's always hot in the summer. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, got a lot of comments about that little camper trailer I did yesterday and other stuff. So, having said that, I'll do them. I got on my orange walking shirt this morning because I'm fixing to go walking after I do this video. So and yeah, they really they're easy to see, and I know they're way too big, but I got them cheap at Walmart. You know me. Anyway, this is Mark about the little camper trailer I did yesterday, the little tent thing. It says, "I'm not pulling a darn thing anymore." I know the feeling, Mark. But I really enjoyed the video. Yeah, I enjoyed looking at it. It's neat, and for somebody that wants something, just a tent and a box to put stuff in, I guess it'll work. Anyway, PJ Bikerful put a link to it to Armadillo camperkits.com. Thank you, PJ, as always. He also put a link to Rogers Motor Sales in Burnet, Texas. Thank you again. And he also put in a link to YouTube video about them. So PJ, you have done an excellent job. Pat thyself on the back. And anyway, this is from Derek. Great content, keep it up. Would you like to be YouTube friends? No, I am your YouTube friend already. We don't want to get any closer than this, do we? Thank you anyway. Tony, I don't do any of that social stuff. I do YouTube, but I don't do Facebook, Twitter, and all that other stuff. I don't care about it. This is Tony about the camping trailer. He says, "Wow, nice." He liked that. So anyway, here's another one about the camping trailer. Jack says, "Thank you, thanks, Rusty." And then PJ Bikerful posted another YouTube video about armadillo teardrops. Thank you, PJ Bikerful. And this is Sarah about the little camper trailer. Says, "Fun. I saw one of these, but not new, online, a demo from a purchaser. Thank you. I love this." Well, good. I'm glad you do. See, different strokes for different folks. This is about the little tiny home I did. Well, basically, they're just little cabins or storage buildings. You can use them to live in, no doubt. And she says, "Wow, thank you. Something like this next to my regular small house, 1,300 square feet on a small lot. Could be fixed nice for that project room you just do not have." Well, I certainly don't have a project room in my 26-foot RV that I live in. I've full-time RV'd, for you new guys, about 25 years or more. I've lived in an RV for nearly 30 years. How about that? And I wouldn't change it for the world, because for one person it's just great. This is about the little micro trailer. Mark says, "Nice little trailer, but that White House in the background is the way I choose to roll. I just like simple." Me too. I agree with you, Mark. Yeah, I like the White House. It works for me right now, and it'll probably work for me for the foreseeable future. This is Catherine. Comment call. "It's not so much eating too much, but that doesn't help. It's also about what's in the food that is so bad." Yeah, that's true. It's almost hard to find good food. But again, eating less does help. We just don't need all the crap we put in our body. This is about July the 4th. Mark says, "LMBO, thanks for the tour. You're quite welcome." RV Lee says about the mini micro camper trailer. "Would be great if your destination is down tight four-wheeling roads." Yeah, I guess so. This is Dale on the micro. "One of those pulled by an Elio." Yeah, in your dreams. I don't think Elio's going to make it, guys. That's my personal opinion. I think they're headed down the rabbit hole right now. This is Corey on the little camper trailer. "For $5,000, AC better come with that tent." That is an option, but it's more than $5,000 when you get it. They have a lot of options. If you go to their website, they got a lot of options. They go all the way up to $11,000, so you know they had a lot of stuff. This is on the tiny homes. Jeffrey Well, $200 a month, better than $800 a month for some apartments, and it's free after 48 months. I could live in it off grid. Well, let me tell you something. You don't want to finance it through these people because it ends up being about 20% interest. It's a very high interest rate. You'd be better off going to a bank or somewhere else, maybe a credit union. No, don't ever finance a storage building through the sellers. They'll rob you. Probably get some feedback on that, but that's okay. It's the truth. Frank, my best friend, is Chewy. Okay, that's the name of the individual. It's about the Casita 2017. Nice for a pull behind. Yeah, they are nice. They're well built. They are. You just got to wait a long time to get one, just like the Scamp. This is Montoya. Concerning this is about comment call concerning obesity. Try some places in Africa. Well, if there's, I don't know that, I don't know, is obesity a problem in Africa? I don't know. This is about tipping. Should you tip? This is Wings and Boots. Find out how much tip I make working at Hooters on my channel. Oh, here you got nice pitch. Okay, this is Lilthe, Little Bell. She called it a $5,000 tent, a little micro trailer. Basically, that's what it is. Tiny Homes, Danny. Hello, Rusty. If you insulate this well, will not cost anything to heat or cool. Yeah, that's right. Just like it's better than my RV. My RV just has little walls like this, and the insulation is nothing but I cool it with a 6,000 BTU window air conditioner in 100-degree Texas heat. Works fine. My utility bill in the summer runs about $50 for electric, and in the winter my utility bill for electric and propane runs about $30. Pretty cheap, huh? This is about the Road Trek Simplicity, Captain Redbeard. I'm in the same situation as you on trying to decide which Class B to get. I would like to get a quality Class B, but of course in doing so would cost a lot of money. If you have any recommendations, please tell me. I got to tell you this, Captain Redbeard, after looking at them and having had a lot of time to think about it, because I was really close. I mean, I actually checked on financing and drove one and all that kind of stuff. Of course, I drove a Road Trek Simplicity SRT, which is kind of the base. And if I was really going to do it now, based on my financial situation, what I would do is I'd buy me a high box van, either a Nissan or a Chevy or a Dodge or something, about a 3-year-old one, maybe, and that was in good condition, and get it built out. But see, I don't have those skills. But you could buy a used high box van for around $20,000 in pretty good shape, or very good shape, I'm sure. And you could build it out complete with, solar and all the stuff you really need is the key there. And you could probably do the whole thing for $26,000. You know what I mean? So, but you're not going to get a Class B, even 10 years old, for less than 40. I mean, I'm telling you, they are expensive. But anyway, good luck, Captain Redbeard. This is Lillian on Tiny Homes. I think the Amish in Pennsylvania build them too. Nice. Yeah, they could. I don't know who. They have a lot of them. This is Truck Camping. I don't know where I was, but he says I was there April 2017. Oh, that might have been in Ely, Nevada. He said that was a surveyor's instrument. Maybe that's when I was at that museum. This is about the little camping trailer. Leanne says nice. Now, they are nice. That's it. I don't know that I'd ever buy one. In fact, I'm sure I wouldn't. This is on Comment Call, PJ Frog. You've got the most fun channel on YouTube, and Comment Call is my favorite. Well, good for you, PJ. Always disappointed when you run out of time to read my comments. Well, I'm reading it today, PJ, so get after it. Or maybe my comments aren't worth the read. No, I read them all, man. Just kidding. Well, what I do is I start at a point like 12 hours ago or in that range and come forward. I may not get them all, but I get a lot of them. Or just kidding. Hope your channel never ends. Me too. I'll be tagging along wherever you go and whatever you're going in. Well, good for you. I'll probably be going somewhere in the fall. I'm not sure where. Probably somewhere in Texas. I'm going to start doing some local stuff, I think. You know, maybe go to some of the little museums and sites around here and do some stuff like that. We'll see. I'm working on it now. Anyway, thank you, PJ. This is Matt on TV, Cruel and Unusual Punishment. I did a video about that. It's true. It's total crap. And it's getting worse. I mean, I'll add a little flavor to that just a second. This is Matt. It says TV is full of crap. It's crazy to pay for it and still have to watch commercials. I agree with you. Matt says, watch Sanford and Son on YouTube, much better than TV. No, I totally agree with you. Let me tell you where TV's headed, and I know you won't believe me, but you can check it out on your own. Artificial intelligence is getting better and better at doing things that humans used to do. And it's not going to be long. They're going to be doing some pretty scary stuff. And when I say artificial intelligence, I basically mean computers with using algorithms to actually learn like a human, all right, and build on it and gather data and stuff. There are newspapers, I won't mention any names right now because I don't have any way to confirm it, but there are some newspapers and that I've been told are using algorithms to generate the stories in the newspapers, that there's not a human involved in developing doing the reporting. It's all done by artificial intelligence, i.e. that is algorithms, mathematical formulas that go out and search the whole universe of info on the World Wide Web and pull in info for a given story that slants it whatever way, and also can manipulate your thinking. In other words, the computer algorithm is so good that it's watching Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and all these other social media sites and seeing what the general mood is for society in a given country or a given area of a country, and they can actually manipulate that mood by posting Facebook stuff and YouTube videos and other things. I mean, believe it or not, that's where we're headed, and it's all artificial. It's just all artificial intelligence. There's not a human involved. And in fact, you need to keep up with artificial intelligence for several reasons. One is it could affect your job if you're employed. That's a primary reason. Number two, it's gonna happen now. And what happens with artificial intelligence, you know, is one day it's close to the equivalent of a human brain, and the next day it's 1,000 years ahead. I mean, that's how it's quantum, or what do they call it? Growth. I mean, it's not a linear graph. It goes like this, and then boom, it just shoots up. And so AI, I'm a little leery of it. I mean, Elon Musk has pointed out some things that we really need to put some guidelines on artificial intelligence, because what these corporations will do is, in order to compete, they will try to outdo each other in that area, and when that happens, it's all about profit. It's not about you. It's just about making money and manipulating your mind so that you go buy certain products and certain things. And it's coming. I'm telling you guys. And what's the world going to be? It's already here in a lot of ways, but it's not totally refined to the point of running our society. Will it? Possibly. I guarantee in the next 10 years it could, in my opinion. Anyway, watch Sanford and Son on YouTube. Good point. This is about the Micro Mini. Laugh out loud. I'll be sure to tell my little friends. Very cute. This is PJ Frog again. See, your numbers coming up all day long. Comment calls. Say, Rusty, have you ever checked out Jemez Springs, New Mexico, in the Jemez Mountains? I've heard of them, but no, I've never been there as a possible camping adventure. No, I haven't been there. I mean, I've got my little campsites. I may check it out next time I go, if I go out that way. Thank you, sir. This is Dennis, or PJ. I always say sir. It could be a ma'am. I don't know. Dennis says camping trailer. The tent is similar to the truck top tents. Yeah, I'm sure it is. They probably just took that idea and put a little box under it with some wheels. This is the camping trailer again, Beyond Shuffleboard. Thanks, Rusty. Your research is very helpful. The wife and I are near retirement, and your vids are helping us consider the options. We have recently started our channel to share our travels and looking forward to find the right path to go with our RV purchase. You're a big help. Well, let me tell you something, Beyond Shuffleboard. I know you're probably going to end up buying a Class A, B, C, or something like that, or a travel trailer, whatever you're going to do. But I have to tell you, look really seriously at doing a van build, because not only can you go camping anywhere, you can put in it exactly what you want and not have to pay 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $80,000 for a box full of stuff that's not going to be very economical and have a lot of things that you really don't need when you go camping. But that's just my personal opinion. This is the mini micro camper comment. Popo 47. Why on earth would that cost $5,000? Well, because they want to make $4,900. They want to make $4,900 to put in their pocket. I don't know. It just does. Well, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to go through it. I don't know. This is Beyond Shuffleboard again, tiny homes. I've been attracted to alternative living for quite some time. A lot of people are and have. We are toying with the idea of van living full time. Ah, good. Now you're talking. Like tiny homes, but there are too many restrictions in most of America. That is correct. How is it in Texas? Depends on the area. In my area, you may get lucky and find some unrestricted land. You can put anything on. However, the downside of that is a week later there may be a hog farm right next to you and a chicken farm on the other side, so you never know. But yeah, you know, look into the van. You know, the old what's his name on Cheap RV Living, that lives in a van and has for a long time. He's got a lot of good ideas on that. But my recommendation, if you're going to go van living full time, be aware that there's downsides to van living. Okay, like everything else, it's not all upside. Okay, and particularly since there's going to be two of you. You know, so check out. There's a video. I don't know the name of it, but a guy did a video. Him and his wife. They're from Australia, and they did a video on the downsides of living full time in a van, and they really hit some points that you need to be aware of. I don't remember all of them, but anyway, this is Gail on camper trailer. Rusty checking the leisure light made in Osoyoos, BC. 225-pound dry hitch weight, about 25 pounds tongue weight. Takes a queen bed and has a small enclosed sitting area. There are more options available, and they can be towed by a motorcycle or small car also. Setup is shown as being 1 minute, but I feel it would take 5 or 10 minutes. I am 5 foot and can handle putting it up just fine. If you go to leisureLite.com, it's LEESURELITE.com, there's a video to watch. The XL retails for 5,300 Canadian. Interesting comparison for 5,300 Canadians. Sure, that tax would be more on top. I'm planning on getting one in 2018. It says there's a dealer about 2 hours from me here in Ontario. Well, check it out. So you people check out the Leisure Lite, LEES-URELITE, made in Canada. This is Scott. Cool mini micro camping trailer. Rusty did it work good. I don't know, apparently. Tiny homes. Love these videos. Jimmy says that. Matt. 400 pounds too much. Yeah, I hear you. He's talking about live from Pizza Hut. I hear you. This is Matt Harden, live from Pizza Hut. Mr. Softy, LOL, laugh out loud. Okay. This is Scott on Pickup Camper. I was out in, I don't know, it looked like I was near Socorro. And he says, cool pickup camper, top camping. This is Matt. Go to South Carolina. They have a lot of nice places to see there. My dad lives in an RV park there. Yeah, who knows? I don't go that way. I don't go east of Mississippi. Micro mini camper, SRM. Oh, I'm sorry, but that small towable storage box is not worth a red penny over $1,000. Well, all I can tell you is don't buy it. Says that's merely two fools meeting, one fool asking that much and the other fool paying for it. Yeah, well, that's what the world is. You think it's overpriced. Somebody probably thinks hell of a deal. But they're selling them, I can tell you that. It's Captain Redbeard again. Your videos are very informative. Thank you. This is on Road Trek Simplicity. If I was I'd really have to take a hard look at on a van build. I'm telling you, buy you a good used van and do it yourself. I mean, would I do that? No. The only reason I would even consider it is because in a high box van, I could stand up. Is that an advantage? Yes, a hell of an advantage. This is Joyce. Rusty, thanks for sharing this info. I could live in a small home like this if a person could find the land. That's the whole key right there, is finding a place to put it. This is pickup truck camper camping. Scott, cool pickup truck camper top camping and cool sunrise. Yeah, it was a beautiful sunrise that day. This is Judith, camping trailer. Check out letsgoarrow.com as they have similar campers like that one. Interesting to compare. I think for that kind of money I'm inclined to consider a cargo trailer I can customize, but these little guys open camping up to people whose pull vehicle or tow vehicle may be simply a car. That's true. It's always fun when you find these interesting things and share with us. I just happened to run across it. This is about the Samsung Galaxy phone I had several months ago. Happy Times van. Hey, hi, I just subscribed. You made me laugh. Thanks for the cell phone info. I'm planning to buy a Samsung myself. That little Samsung I had there was a very inexpensive. In fact, I got it free from Cricket Wireless, and it was a dadgum good phone. Had a good camera too. This is Shift into High Micro Mini, $10.98 a pound, $10.98 a pound. That's interesting. Good math. Shift into High. Gray Ghost. We'll do 2, 3 more tiny homes. This is all I need in a home at the price. Is just right, $5,000, and I did found me some land for sale, so that would be just right for me. Well, they'll build them any way you want them. Just remember that. You don't have to buy that one. You can have it without the deck, with the deck, any size you want. You just tell them what you want and they'll build it for you. That's how those things work. This is Texas BK. Comment call. Rusty, you touched on a subject I've been trying to get answers to and hoping you may know about it, or perhaps some of your viewers do. I started ordering from Amazon a few years ago for the sole purpose of their home delivery. About a year ago, I started getting a notice in my home rural mailbox that I had packages at the post office I needed to pick up. Sometimes when I order from Amazon, the post office will deliver my packages, but often they will leave me a card in my box telling me I need to come to the post office due to their rural route. Car isn't large enough to carry mail plus all the boxes to be delivered. Question: why did UPS start handing over the packages for the post office to do the final delivery? Because it's cheap. That's why they did that. They did it because they cut a deal with them. It's cheap. They just go to the post office and deliver 100 boxes rather than going to 100 different locations and let the post office handle it. They just stick a little card in your mailbox and then you got to come get it. It's all about money. If you have to go to the post office, that's not home delivery, which is what I was ordering from Amazon for the first place. Any idea why they've chosen to do this way? Because they make more money. It's all about money, babe. All about money. They don't care about you, and if you don't like it, they don't care about that either. All right? Because there's enough people that will do it that they'll make a profit. They've already done their numbers. But what it is, I mean, I know my rural carrier here. She's got one of those little Jeep things with a steering wheel on the wrong side, or the English side, and her little old truck is just crammed with stuff. So the post office is telling you the truth. The people that are doing the deliveries, their vehicles are not UPS vans. They don't have the space. So, you're going to have to get with Amazon and say, send it all the way UPS. Okay. This is on camping trailer LJB781, $5,000, laugh, LOL. Yeah, they thought that was a little overpriced. So anyway, having said that, guys, that'll be comment call for today, July the 23rd, 2017 at 7:33 a.m. And I got to go walking before it gets too hot. So, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA, made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 2 or 3 quarts a day will not hurt you. or 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. You may pee a lot, like a Russian racehorse or a 2 or 3 peckered possum, but you'll feel a lot better, and it'll help you get rid of gout, and it will also help you avoid kidney stones. Also take deep breaths, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth several times a day. Why? Because that relieves stress. Relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Lowering your blood pressure makes your heart last longer, and you will live longer and feel better. Stretch, walk, and I'm fixing to go do both of those right now. So anyway, guys, enjoy your Sunday. Good Sunday to you all over the planet. And eat less and don't watch TV. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.